So in order to get inside here, I have to have a light, a torch. So I see wood here. The garbage gives off a revolting odor like rotten meat. But there is wood, right? You grab the rag. Wait. Of all the things that I see here, a rag is not what... Not worse, but you're not gonna touch... Okay. Alright. Didn't really help me at all. Can I get like a clicker hint? Ooh, what is this? A hole in the fence, probably the work of hooligans or hobos. Soccer hooligans? All I live is glory! Go Manchester! That's all I know about soccer. I'm sorry, football. Bending a piece of wire back and forth, you manage to break off a length of wire that was already half broken. Okay. So, I have wire? I have a rag. I'm not sure what any of that does for me. Can I use the car keys on the car? I can and I did. You'll lock up the van when you're ready to go into the station. Not yet, though. Why are there two distinct different things here? Oh, the key doesn't open the back of the van because Henry had the lock changed and now you need another key. What? Rich people are weird. Son of a... Henry? You dick. Okay. Another hint? Oh, up here? Stop domestic violence. You tell yourself that if a girl like that ever noticed you, you never raise a hand to her. Too big to pick up, isn't it? The girl? Whatever. Alright, I don't... Hint? Search the van thoroughly. Okay. So maybe just look at the front of the van. The dashboard couldn't be cleaner because just 2 days ago you helped Henry clean out the van. You grab a box of matches and a key. Oh, double awesome. Then the key to the back. Yeah, okay, we open it and... What is revealed to me? You can't remember what your baseball bat is doing in Henry's van. Beating up hooligans. You grab the bat. Hey, it's yours anyway. And the gas can. Oh, guys, this is easy. Okay. We do gas with rag. What? We do... Oh, okay, what if we do rag with baseball bat? Yup. Oh, and then I use the stuff to secure it. Okay. Then we do gas on baseball bat. Soak in gasoline. Gotcha. Then we light it. Boom. Torch. Where are we going? Back over to the garbage can? Oh, to light it in the garbage. Gotcha.
Playing with fire, Cooper? Are you scared of the dark? Do you want me to change your sheets? Or would you rather I peed in your bed to save you the time, scumbag?
Wow, this guy has got major problems. Remind me never to send my kids off to camp. Actually, they might need it. It'd be good for them. Okay, so now that I'm in here, I need to... Oh, can I pick up the iron bar from earlier? What? An iron bar that you could no doubt bend easily. 'Cause I'm so strong, you grab that iron bar. It's a good weapon to use against whoever's holding Henry. Awesome, okay. Oh, leverage, guys. Leverage on the door that's locked. After delivering several fruitless blows to the door with the bar, you decide to use it as a lever instead. Holy shit. Instinctively, you raise the iron bar to bash the head of the figure at the other end of the car. But his head's already bashed in, and it's a mannequin.
Cooper, you scumbag! Why did you hit Johnson, huh? He said what about your mother? There's probably some truth in it. And it's about time you learned to think instead of resorting to violence all the time. You are pathetic, Cooper.
Holy shit, how does this guy not have mental problems? He's doing pretty good for himself. He ended up in the pie fraternity, too. Well, let's take this thing. If this mannequin is the work of Henry's captors, what he told you is no joke. They're crazy and they're armed. Do you hear me? Be careful. You grab the plastic receiver that's in the left pocket. Okay, so I have a receiver. Anything else to click on in here? Oh, can I finally get in here? It's closed. You think yourself capable of ripping off his hinges, but then you can't talk and you say, rip it off the hinges. Any other hints that I might have missed? Nope, just this guy. Just the mannequin. There are bullets in the right pocket. What? Oops, there were. Wait, so now I have bullets? That's great. I need a gun, though. Oh my god, wait. Why did the homeless guy put the bullets in the pocket and then put the trench coat on the thing? Because he's crazy? Because he's a crazy person? Alright. Someone put electrical tape on the cable. Don't ask why. Okay. You've never considered the possibility of calling to ask for help, so you don't even notice the keypad is broken. Great. Okay. Rubble's blocking the door. Oh, can I move it because I'm so strong? Yeah! Nice. And you smiled to yourself thinking that Henry wouldn't have been able to move it an inch. What a weakling. Okay, there's a padlock keeping the doors closed. You summon all your strength to open the padlock on the door, but you can't do it. Maybe use the bar? Brute force. But then you remember, what do I remember?
Go. Have you ever heard of a wedge? Huh? Even if we had the biggest one in the world, we wouldn't be able to get it into your head. Ain't that right, scumbag?
So you bend the bar and make it into a wedge so that you hit the ends with the bat. You know what we just learned here today, guys? That being abusive pays off. I know. Every single person in the world has told you otherwise. But sending your kids to abusive counseling with, I assume, the Boy Scouts, although the Boy Scouts are very wonderful, it totally works out in the end. Oh, God. Okay, well, this seems dangerous. We're gonna go back. Make sure I get everything from this room before we go in there. What is this? Can I get this now? A broken basketball hoop. Imitating a slam dunk, you jump and hang from the hoop, which breaks off the column because of your weight. Great. So not only is he picked on, now he's a fat guy. Story of his life. A box of toys. Henry might have brought them for the homeless people, but you don't think so. You decide not to take anything from here. Okay, not sure. I really know what to do at this point. I guess I've done everything. Can I do anything here? Empty as your stomach. Why did Henry have to go and get into this mess at dinner time? Yeah, Henry, always thinking of yourself. There's nothing to be had. Don't worry about it. This place over here? Rubble and toys. How boring. You decide not to take anything. So really, the only place to go is back in here. Okay. So I don't even. What is this? We have a round metal beam, probably a master beam. Master! With a running start, you might even be able to jump and grab it. But then what? How would you get to the other side? One of the few pipes that didn't break when the roof collapsed. It's too far. We got boops and beeps and... Same thing? Yeah, alright. It's too far. We got another beep over there. Is this a security system? How does everyone else get across here? Maybe no one's gotten across here? Clicks. What is this? A thick iron door. It's beyond your reach. So all this is beyond my reach. So I need a way to get over there. Do I have a rope or something? Oh, wait! Hold the phone! Guys. Just had a realization. If you remember, our nerdy hero Henry left the wire right here. Yes! I totally forgot about that. Take it. Yup. Okay, then we'll go back. We can use that. Oh, that is so smart. So smart of me. And in we go. Awesome. Okay, so use this on this? No? On this? If your troop leader, Mr. Hart from the Young Pioneers, was here, he'd probably say something like this to you. And just how do you plan to attach the cable to the pipe, moron? Hart, if there's anyone you despise, it's him. How do I attach it? Like, I need like a hook or something. Oh, this is a hook! Watch. Oh my god. Wait, if this can't hold his weight, you know what? Not even gonna question it. Not even gonna question it. Right there. You take careful aim and... Nice. Well, now how do I get back? That is an unfortunate problem. Okay. Are you able to rip the door off? It cinches easily. Nice. Okay. A rat? When you get up close, you realize that it has several bullet holes in it. Even though the aroma of death fascinates you, you leave the rat there more for reasons of hygiene than anything else. The Aroma of Death. That sounds like a great album. Hanging from the cartridge belt is a revolver! You feel a strange shiver when you grab the revolver, but then you put the bullets in because you're a freaking badass. I have a loaded gun, be careful. Oh, safety, gun safety. Anything else to click on? Just the dead rat, okay. So then how the balls do I get that? It's too far to make it. Am I trapped over here now? Can I pole vault? Pole vault. Can I lay this across it? Like metal. Oh, yes. And I walk across. Okay. Can I go across it like this now? Can I pole vault across now? No. It seems relatively strong. Walk. Go. 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 Awesome. Okay, so now I have a loaded weapon, and I don't really know what to do now. Guess we're going up to save him? Can I? Oh, I can. Oh, because I have I mean, that makes sense. I have a gun. I can save him. As carefully as you can, you stick your head out, and...
After cleansing my soul of lies of the malignant one, I have filled it with discernment and have reached a decision. The heretic Henry White shall be subjected to the judgment of God, and thereby shall be flung into the well of truth. If the rats, those diabolical beings that inhabit it, perceive traces of divine goodness in Henry White's soul, they will rise up against him, tearing into his mortal flesh with their nails and teeth until he bleeds to death. In this case, we will rejoice at having led the soul of a just man to heaven. But if on the contrary, Henry White is as diabolical as they are, they will treat him with respect. And in that case, I myself shall, with a single shot, send his abominable, detestable, and repugnant soul to hell. Nevertheless, before flinging him into the well, I shall grant him enough time to ask forgiveness of the High One and prepare his soul in peace. We pray silently for your poor soul, Henry White.
Is there anything I can do in here before I obviously shoot this guy in the face? Oh. Oh, they are not happy. The proof that these hobos are completely crazy. Why couldn't Henry have chosen some other kind of people to help? You should grab one of the mannequins and use it as a shield, but they'd probably spot you before you got it. Okay. Can I just shoot him?
Oh, souls from paradise, look all of you upon Henry White, the heretic who
Tread on holy ground because he is a
Oh,
scumbag,
shit.
right, Cooper? Now, what are you gonna do for your friend? Take a piss in the well like a sissy boy? Or are you gonna act like a man for once? Come on, shoot! You got
Okay, I take everything back I said earlier.
you bastard!
This is the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Henry? There aren't any rats. They were laughing at us. At Henry White.
What are we gonna do with them? Henry, you okay?
We're not gonna burn these ones.
What? It was Henry the entire time? What? I knew it! Wait, what? What? What?
Mr. White, your 6 o'clock is here. It's John yesterday.
Thank you, Lori. My compliments to your stylist. Great suit.
I picked it out, Mr. White.
Ah, then my compliments to human resources for hiring you.
You hired me yourself, Mr. White.
Oh, I see.
So fucking
Tell him to come right in,
smooth.
please.
Ooh, Mr.
Mr.
White.
White, we'll see you now, Mr. Yesterday.
Thank you.
Come over here, John. Have a look at this sunset. My advice to you is, if in your next life you come back as a filthy rich businessman, remember to get an office with a view like this. It's the only part that's really worth it in the end.
I can't even remember what I've done in this life, Mr. White.
Henry. Call me Henry. You used to call me that.
What is happening right now?
How is your mother doing?
She has a slight cold. She seems like a good person. She's been telling me a lot about my life, but I can't seem to remember anything about it. Not a thing.
Give her my best. And let me pick your brains for a moment. What has she told you? You never used to talk about yourself in the old days.
Wait, have I lost my memory? Do I have amnesia?
What has your mother told you about your childhood?
All there is to tell. Only child, shy, few friends, obedient, athletic. I just wish I could remember.
How convenient for a game about learning about people through dialogue.
What do you know about your youth?
I threw myself into my schoolwork. Apparently I'm smart. I have a master's in the history of religion from my mother. She's a worldwide authority on the history of satanic cults.
Of course she
The
is.
terrible thing is that I don't remember a single thing I learned in all those years in the university, except what was in the books you sent me in the hospital and what my mother has been telling me.
That's creepy.
Do you have a partner?
My mother says I had a girlfriend a long time ago. Suzanne. Now I'm single, it seems.
Do you want a partner?
What has
Sir?
she told you about your likes?
This is strange. She told me that I never liked grapes, but the other day I tried one and it was delicious.
Interesting. To what extent are our likes and dislikes conditioned by our memories? By the way, I love grapes.
Are you hitting on me, Mr. White? Oh my god, 50 Shades of White. It's happening right now. It's happening right now.
Everything all right at the hospital?
Yes, of course. Thank you for taking care of the bill.
I didn't do it. My money did. Sometimes it gets tired of rotting in the bank.
Rich people jokes.
Tell me, John, have you managed to remember anything about your past on your own?
No. Well, sometimes I get small flashes of random images, sounds. It's happened 3 times now. Watching a movie, looking at my hand, seeing a bluebird.
Curious, isn't it? Tell me more.
Movie?
What was it you remembered when you were watching that movie?
It took place in Paris.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, I saw, I don't know, a sort of antique shop. A girl.
And you were in bed with that girl? Was she holding your hand?
What came to mind when you looked at your hand?
Well, it was
Oh.
actually the scar on my hand.
Whoa, the
image
same
of a
scar the other
strange
guy had?
person appeared in my mind. Some kind of priest in a church. He was talking about killing someone. Me.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What happened when you looked at this blue bird?
It perched on the windowsill in the hospital. Suddenly I saw myself with a beard and long hair in a blizzard.
Oh, goodness, John. I haven't even offered you a chair.
That was a quick change of subject. Something's up. Something's up with Red over here.
I'm very sorry for what happened, John. Very sorry. I can't help thinking that it's all my doing.
On the contrary, I've come here to thank you.
And to get some answers, I imagine. What do you want to know?
Okay, first off, what I thought was a game about a nerdy hero turned out to be a game about a nerdy ginger villain. Oh, this is even more exciting.
I want to know who I am.
I'm not God, John. If you want to solve that mystery, go to a church and pray. I can only resolve human dilemmas.
I mean, that's a pretty human dilemma. Let's talk about Satanism.
Why did you send those books on satanic cults to me in the hospital?
To help your mother re-educate you, and with an eye to a matter that we had between us. One that we still have.
Uh-huh.
What connects me to you?
There's a lot, John. You were working for me when you tried to kill yourself.
What?
You got too involved in the investigation. You lost your perspective. Lori has the contract, by the way. Ask for her copy on your way out if you want.
What did my investigation consist of?
I hired you to get information about the Order of the Flesh, a satanic cult from the 15th century, in the hope that this would help us trap a present-day killer. My own investigation wasn't going anywhere.
Where's the option to ask him why his mouth is so effing crazy? Why don't you match what you're saying?
What had you discovered before hiring me?
The Order of the Flesh was founded in 1463 by an ex-priest named Ginés de Orduña.
Okay.
What was the Order of the Flesh about?
We know very little. They worshipped the devil and combined alchemy with torture in search of God knows what, until the Inquisition began to persecute them.
Did the Inquisition put a stop to the Order of the Flesh?
In 1498, when it seemed like Cardinal Cisneros, the Grand Inquisitor, had them cornered, they disappeared from the map. They evaporated. No one knows how or to where.
They evaporated?
What did I find out?
You started doing some research in the archives at the University of Salamanca in Spain, and you found something curious. A missive from the guard Captain Miguel de Somosierra to Cardinal Cisneros, written on the 31st of August, 1501.
Okay, and what did that say?
What did the letter say?
He stated that on that very morning his troops had traveled to the temple where they suspected the order was meeting, that they went in and interrupted a demonic ritual, that they killed all its members without mercy, and that finally they burned the church, reducing it to rubble and the ashes of satanic cadavers.
Okay, so then that should end the story, right?
The letter didn't say anything else?
Yes, the captain congratulated him for the tip that led them to the temple. Literally, he said, "Thankfully, Your Excellency saw the relationship between the Order of the Flesh and the Holy Cathedral of Our Lady of Paris. That led us to reveal the evil in an apparently holy church."
Go on.
What relationship is there between Notre Dame and the Order?
That was the next and final step in your investigation. Paris.
Oh, so I gotta go back to Paris.
What did I find out in Paris?
I don't know. You disappeared there for 15 days. When you finally called, you were very distressed. You told me that you found something very important and that you couldn't tell me over the telephone. So I flew to Paris.
Why didn't I tell you what I found out?
Because when I arrived at your hotel, you had attempted suicide. You were dying. You had swallowed mercury. Plus, you had cut your hand, drawing the symbol of the Order of the Flesh on your skin. It looked like a Y.
How are you connected to all this then, Red?
How did you know it was a suicide?
You left a note. Forgive me, Henry, but to get to the bottom of this, first I must die.
Whoa. 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 That is... I already have my suspicions about how deep that gets, but let's go.
Tell me about this killer.
He's been killing hobos for years. First he only burned them, but then his modus operandi evolved.
What did my investigation consist of?
I hired you to get information about the Order of the Flesh, a satanic cult from the 15th century, in the hope that this would help us trap a present-day killer. My own investigation wasn't going anywhere.
There we go. That's what I was curious about, because he never mentioned the killer before. I was like, dude's almost given away the whole thing. Like, that's crime, drama, criminal fallacy number one. That's how they always get caught. They're like, oh yes, the stab wounds on her body. And they're like, we never said she was stabbed. And he's like, oh no, you caught me. That's this guy.
Tell me about this killer.
He's been killing hobos for years. First he only burned them, but then his modus operandi evolved.
Gotcha. So I'm hunting the man who hired me, and we know that he's bad, but the hero doesn't. Oh dear.
How did the hobo killer evolve?
He stopped burning his victims and started torturing them using satanic rituals.
What led you to link him to this cult?
At a certain point, he started carving a sort of Y into the bodies of his victims, the symbol of the Order of the Flesh.
Interesting.
Why are you so interested in capturing him?
For a time, I worked as a volunteer in an NGO called the Children of Don Quixote. They help the homeless. Over the years, I stopped working with them because there's something that can help them more than I can. My money. It's been covering all their expenses since my parents died and I took over White Enterprises. I'm not going to allow anyone to keep attacking these people, John. And you're going to help me.
Oh, you're a bad man. You're a bad man.
Why did you hire me?
I hired your mother first, John. But after a while, she came to a dead end. I didn't know where to go from there. She said that if anyone could get further, it would be you. Now you know everything, John. Talk to Lori.
Have her give you your tickets.
What tickets?
Ah, did I forget to mention that? You're leaving for Paris this afternoon. That's okay with you, right?
Yeah, Henry. I need to know who I am.
Close up.
Your father would be proud of you.
He just went in.
You're sure the suite does not bring back any memories, Monsieur Yesterday?
No, I'm sorry.
Dommage. Well, call me if you need anything at all. Dinner with adult entertainment. You get my drift? Blonde, brunette, bald, black, white, young, oldies, sex pots, fat ladies, dwarves, hussies, spinsters, natural, surgically enhanced, clean, or filthy. And 10% discount if I get to watch. Okay?
Thank you, Albert. I'll keep it in mind.
Where is that hotel? Sign me up for one of those. Where you're getting settled in, you notice something strange in the room. You can't put your finger on it. It's just a strange sensation. Like a creepy man who offered you sex with various women's and/or men's is watching you.
Space butterfly, watching the world as we take to the sky. Everything perfect, made by design. Kaleidoscope that was built by a mind, built by the mind of one lone soldier, hoping to find an army of space butterflies. Now to destroy all.